Hi everybody, welcome to another video. Today we are going to create a bootable Windows 10 flash drive. So first thing is we need a flash drive, so I just plugged one in. I highly recommend at least 8 gigabytes of a flash drive that has at least 8 gigabytes. Make sure there's nothing important on that flash drive. And then next we download the Create Windows 10 Installation Media tool. You can find it at the Microsoft website. You just have to do a search for it. And then once you have it downloaded, like I do right here, I have it in my downloads folder. All we have to do is open it up. So let me open it right here. So once I open it, first thing that's gonna pop up is an agreement. So you make sure you read the terms and then you can press next after. I really like what Microsoft has done. They made it so much easier to create an installation media. So they made it really convenient for everybody, and you only need one media creation tool. So for me, I'm going to be installing a Windows 10 Pro later, and it's just one tool, so it's really convenient. So once you look over the agreement, it's gonna get ready. So alright, now I'm going to select the create installation media, which includes USB flash drive for another PC. Also, by the way, here's the architecture: Windows 10 64-bit and then flash drive. I also wanted to mention that if you do have a USB 3.0, it makes things a lot faster. So here's my flash drive. So the name of the flash drive, it doesn't matter because it's going to get erased anyway once the thing is complete. So it's going to get it ready. And then once it's done, it'll just tell you. And then the flash drive will be ready to go. You guys can stick around if you want. I'm just going to do like a real life example. Having a Windows 10 installation media is also great as a backup in case something happens to your hard drive, so you can load Windows again. So I'm plugging in the flash drive into another computer, which I got from eBay. So it's a used computer that does not have a hard drive. So I put in a hard drive right now. The hard drive has nothing on it. I did not close the case because I just wanted to make sure everything works before I, organize the wiring and everything. Next, I'm into my BIOS for Dell boot sequence. So what I want is to have the computer boot from the flash drive. The flash drive is a SanDisk. So it depends on your computer because everybody's BIOS might be a different key. For Dell, it was F2, or I could have done it through F12, but like Acer or Asus, they have a different way to enter the BIOS. You can look it up online. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, you can ask in the comment section below. So we are booting from the flash drive, and then this is going to pop up the Windows setup. So I can just do install now, and then I insert my product key, and then I'm going to do a custom install Windows only because it's an empty SSD. So I deleted the SSD partition to make it unallocated space. And then I'm going to click new so that it is formatted for Windows partition. So like I said, I did delete and then it deleted the SSD. It emptied it out, and then I did new. And then it formatted it so that it can install Windows on it. So as you can see my screen right now, it's kind of weird. Kind of went slant. Yeah, just give it time, it'll adjust, it'll install, and then it should correct itself once it gets some drivers in. And there we go. And that's pretty much it. I'm just going through the options here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was trying to make it as brief as possible, but I also wanted to give a real good example. So if you have any questions, let us know. Thank you for watching, and take it easy.